You ever see someone make a decision so bad, it circles back and becomes performance art? We're talking bold moves, zero brain cells, and endings you wouldn't believe if they weren't true. Welcome to the dark, stupid corner of humanity where the only thing getting rewarded is extinction. Hey weirdos, welcome back to Fun Amazed, the place where failure isn't just an option, it's a legacy. Today we're counting down the top 5 Darwin Award winners Volume 9. People who remove themselves from the gene pool with a level of flair that deserves a slow clap, or maybe a facepalm. Smash that like, subscribe if you're into bizarre real-life fails, and ding the notification bell so you never miss another tragic comedy show. Now buckle up, it's gonna get dumb. Number 5. Rockhound Un-Henged. Let's rewind to 1939. Meet Harvey Fight, sculptor, dreamer, and walking safety hazard. Harvey spent nearly 40 years building Opus 40, a 6-acre stone labyrinth in New York using nothing but rocks, muscles, and what we can only assume was an unlimited supply of stubbornness. No machines, no concrete. Just Harvey versus gravity every day for 4 decades. Dude was basically Minecrafting in real life before it was cool. They call it America's Stonehenge. But unlike the original, Opus 40 actually had a purpose. Mostly to flex, but then lawnmower. Yep. After nearly 4 decades of rock chucking and art making, Harvey decided to mow the lawn near the quarry. One wrong turn and whoop, he drove himself straight into the pit he built. Talk about getting buried in your own work. They say artists suffer for their craft. Harvey took that a little too literally. He became a permanent installation in the sculpture garden. If you had to be trapped in your own hobby forever, what would it be? And don't say Minecraft unless you want to get blown up by a creeper. Number 4. 2 Texans Die. It was May 24th, 2019. A quiet night in Louisiana. The drawbridge was up, the road was closed, and common sense had officially left the building. Enter 2 Texans in a Chevy Cruze. Let's call them fast and delirious. They roll up to the bridge, see it's lifted, and instead of taking the detour like a normal person, one of them literally says, "Hold my beer." And you know it's about to go downhill when that sentence is your mission statement. Fast gets out, lifts the gate like it's a car wash arm, hops back in, and they gun it. Full send. The car goes airborne for about 0.8 seconds of glory. Witnesses say it was majestic. Then splash, right into the Black Bayou. The bridge? Fine. The cruise? Not so much. Neither of them survived. Tragic? Yes. Predictable? Also yes. Look, if your plan hinges on a Chevy Cruze doing a Bond-level bridge stunt, maybe, just maybe. Life isn't fast and furious, it's just furious and foolish. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done in a car? And did it involve flight? Number 3. Rhino poacher killed by elephant and eaten by lions. This one's less ha-ha dumb and more, whoa, nature's got jokes. We're in Kruger National Park, South Africa. A poacher sneaks in, dreaming of rhino cash. But karma? Karma's got tusks. An elephant spots this walking bad idea and says, "Not today." It charges, tramples him. Boom. Nature 1. Human 0. His buddies run off, leaving him to become a lesson in bad career choices. But wait, plot twist. A pride of lions strolls by later and goes, "Ooh, fresh poacher tartari." By the time rangers arrived, there was barely anything left to bury. Elephant did the dirty work. Lions cleaned up the mess. It's like the Avengers, but everyone's on team don't kill rhinos. If you had to be taken out by one animal, which one's getting the job done? Elephant, lion, or giant squid? Number 2. Wacky Welder. Let's jump to New Zealand, 2018. Meet Howard Miller, 39 years old, professional welder, amateur explosion artist. Howard decides to help his buddy fix up an old Holden Kingswood. Just some classic garage bonding. But instead of using proper tools, he rolls in with an LPG gas bottle. No regulator, just vibes. His friend sees this and literally says, "Dude, this is crazy." Howard doesn't care. He MacGyvers a torch head to the bottle and lights it, because YOLO. Spoiler. The flame goes back into the tank. The tank does what tanks do when angered. Kaboom! Shed, gone. Car, vaporized. Paint thinner, gasoline. And Howard? All incinerated in milliseconds. Windows shattered in nearby homes, and then people thought it was an earthquake. Howard's welding career? Cut short by a DIY Darwin detonation. Moral of the story? If your welding setup looks like it came from a Mad Max garage sale, run. What's the worst DIY disaster you've seen? Bonus points if fire was involved. Number 1. Reticulated Python, Deathr, Malaysia, 2018. Our final champion, Zaim Kozanen, 35, brave, but not bright. Driving along a country road, he spots a 12-foot python on the side. Most people keep driving. Zaim slams the brakes, because apparently, that's money, bro. Grabs gloves, a sickle, perfect snake-catching gear, right? He goes full Pokemon trainer and actually captures the thing, poses with it, holds it by the neck like a prize turkey. Then he hop on his motorcycle with the still-alive python. Mid-ride, the snake wakes up and goes, "Nah, fam." It wraps around Zaim mid-motion, tightens, tighter, until Zaim crashes into the bushes. By morning, searchers find the bike, the snake, and Zaim constricted to death. Locals had to kill the python just to get his body free. Post-mortem confirmed it, strangled by your own trophy. It's tragic, yes, but also, that's what you get for thinking a 3.5-meter death noodle is an Uber passenger. If you had to ride a motorcycle with an animal, which one's riding shotgun? And why is it never a python? And that's a wrap on Top 5 Darwin Award winners. Volume 9. We laughed. We cringed. We questioned everything about human intelligence. Which story had you shaking your head the hardest? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you've got a personal fail story that rivals these legends, tell us. We just might feature it in Volume 10. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell like it's your final brain cell trying to warn you. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and for the love of Darwin, don't ride with pythons.